Okay, a little dry. Hello, boys, men, sirs, and anyone else who has stumbled across this video, because this really can apply to anybody. Today, we're going to be making some anti-aging cream. Why? Because guys, the expectations for us are constantly changing. We can't be duds anymore, y'all. Making this is not gonna take your man card. Also, it just feels good to look good. So, that is why we're making this today. I'm gonna test this out and see if it actually works. So here's my face now. Not too old, because I'm only 23. But I'm gonna be using this regularly and see if it helps with the bump reduction after I shave, and I have some kind of acne spots that are left over from when I was young and looked like this. And so we're gonna see if this can help us with all our face. Holy smokes, sorry, I'm a little sick. We're good. So this time I have bought all our materials that we're going to need from Amazon, which means, guys, you do not have to walk into a beauty store or Walmart even, or the drugstore and kind of stress over getting the right thing. All these things can be found on Amazon. So this is having three ingredients, and I got this from a nice Asian lady on YouTube. So we're trusting her for everything at this point. But I did some research on all of these products, and they all seem legit, so I'm willing to give this a try if you are. First thing I've opened is our apricot oil, or apricot, depending on who you are or where you're from. So this stuff, and I'm looking at my notes, penetrates the skin more quickly than other oils, assists in new skin and hair cell production, which hopefully maybe help me in my raggedy stubble that I have.
What happened to you,
And also will help with ultra hydrating skin. So that's why this is one of our pieces. Okay, this looks pretty gross, but it is raw African shea butter. Treatment of dry skin, eczema, minor burns, pain relief from swelling. And then my notes, it has vitamin A and E and F, which helps overall skin health and also brings out tighter skin and fights these marks that can sometimes appear, like aging marks, wrinkles, and leftover blemishes, which is all what we're looking for as well. Eden Samilla. It sounds a little bit like Eden Salmonella, which is not super enticing to me. Vitamin E. So this is what I'm kind of actually most excited about using. This is vitamin E oil, not a vitamin E supplement. And we're going to put this in, and this is a little different from what the Asian lady told me to do on YouTube. I got this because it looked like it had some higher density of vitamin E oil, so either I've made a huge mistake or I'm really stepping up the process here. And this is full of some fat soluble. It has antioxidants and also assists in new skin production. And reduces aging effects and all that stuff. So we're gonna use all of these. Plus they said to use essential oils in there. This is not an essential oil. This is from Walmart, and it's premium fragrance oil. And it says just now that it's actually a skin and eye irritant. So I'm not actually gonna use that in the process at all. They recommend doing kind of like two tablespoons of this, 2 tablespoons of this, and 2 tablespoons of this. I'm gonna split that in half because I don't know how much of this I'm gonna use. And the smallest little container I found, because I don't have just Tupperware lying around, is a Dern Tootin' I'm a Rebel. I do not support the Confederacy. Crazy little weed. I don't know where I had this from. I'm thinking it was maybe a gag gift from a friend. For all of you who have Southern pride, I'm from North Carolina, so yeet. We're only using this as our mixing container, and if you want to, I'll turn it around. So I'm opening up my shea butter first, my 100% natural shea butter. It smells like nothing, and it looks like plastic, and this is coming out okay. Again, I'm gonna just do 1 tablespoon-ish. Alrighty, So we've done that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my apricot oil, heaping tablespoon of that. Wait a second, how do I open this? Eden salmonella. Thank you, Eden. Very helpful indeed. So I'm gonna stir it up with my knife. Do you hear that? It's making a fun noise. I can guarantee you the people who made this shot glass were never probably thinking that this would be something that would be made in here. It smells a little bit like guinea pig food. Literally, it smelled exactly like this. Well, it looks a little bit like banana taffy, which is the worst taffies. Not a huge banana fan. Gonna give it a try. So I have about this much, and it still feels a little bit like greasy. I hope boogers are not just coming out of my face right now. Well, I don't know what I look like really right now because I'm just looking in the screen of my computer. But I hope I have a natural glow about me. I'm sure with these lights, I was looking like I was glowing anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this for a week, and if this doesn't last me for a week, then I'll just make some more. The exact way that I showed you guys how to make it. So you saw my face before, and now we'll see if we're kind of having a progress of just turning into a fetus or something like that. The nice Asian lady on YouTube advised is having this in a having this in a like tight, airtight container. I don't obviously have a top that screws onto this, so I'm gonna put some plastic wrap over the top and then maybe a rubber band or something so it stays marginally tight. And she said we could keep this for a month. Does it go bad? I don't know, but we'll check in and see. Next time I see you, it will be a whole week later. So we've been using the face stuff for about a week now, and I'm not sure how effective it's been. I will let you be the judges. Overall though, my face hasn't broken out a whole lot, which I'm lathering oil on it every night, so it's kind of a surprise. I will say I tweaked our recipe just a little bit in order to hopefully help prevent breakouts. Instead of adding the obviously fragrance only essential oil that wasn't even essential oil, it was just fragrance oil, I went ahead and added tea tree oil. This was from Walmart. It was from the aisle with all the vitamins and stuff on it. I think I paid less than $10 for this, so definitely not too expensive. Smells like essence of tea tree, but it says on here that it helps cleanse, renew, and purify. And when I looked up the kind of effects of this essential oil, it says that it is supposed to cut down on bacterial growth and all that jazz. So I went ahead and put that into our concoction of the shea butter and all that jazz so that we could cut down on the bacteria that perhaps would gather in my pores when I was lathering this on my face. Hopefully it's not too zoomed in, but we can see that as I go around, we're here at 4 weeks. It's been a month of using the face, that like fun little face oil, cream, anti-aging, whatever. We will do a quick zoom in and take a look at my face and see if it looks good. And at that point, you will make the decision for yourself whether you want to create that product. I will say I've enjoyed putting it on my face every night because it feels like it is rejuvenating my skin, whether it actually is or not. So psychologically, it's definitely working. Do I look young? If you're wondering who that was in the last little close-up shot, that was my brother coming in the door. So, hello, Noah. That's the end of our little test. Hopefully, you'll have a better breadth of knowledge on whether that product will be right for you. And I will also have a better breadth of knowledge on whether it was right for me once I actually watch all these videos all back to back to back. So, thanks for watching. we'll see you next time. Stay studly.